The king of the mountain brought thunder to count the stone slabs and tied ropes around them to throw them onto the peaks. With the help of a threefold grip, they leaped over the walls and broke through into the army. In ancient times, the great and magnificent kingdoms in India often built their residences as historically significant forts along riverbanks or on strategically important mountain peaks. Even the rival kings built fort walls to settle. Our Udayagiri Fort is one such city. Even such great kingdoms eventually had to merge over time and space in the course of history. Udayagiri Fort, ruled by many dynasties, is known for gem trade. The rule of Udayagiri, starting with the Satavahanas, followed by the Pallavas, Cholas, Gajapatis, Vijayanagara kings, Golconda Nawabs and the British. Locals say precious gems like rubies, diamonds and cat's eyes were widely traded. Udayagiri's wealth was due to its strategic location. In the Ramayana, Hanuman, carrying Sanjeevani from Himalayas to Lanka, this mountain fell here. Ramayana folk songs still resonate here. Therefore, scientists have confirmed that along with the Sanjeevani plant, 150 medicinal herbs can be found in this region. The discovery of ancient idols of Hanuman in this area serves as evidence for this. As soon as the rays of the rising sun touch, the mountain peaks turn a golden hue and shine brightly. That's why this area is called Udayagiri. Our history tells us that the Satavahanas believed they could establish impregnable residences and continue their rule here due to the peaks touching the sky. The journey of Udayagiri, which began there, has established it as one of the prominent ancient kingdoms in our country, known for its hundreds of Hindu temples. The Ranganayaka Temple, built during the Chola period, has gained fame as one of the oldest Hindu temples in the world. During the Gajapati dynasty, Langula Gajapati ruled Odisha and built a strong fort on Udayagiri peak with 13 towers and a lion gate. Sri Krishna Devaraya, the leader of the Vijayanagara Empire, conquered all of South India through his Kalinga campaign, ruling as the sole sovereign. could not avoid confronting the impregnable Udayagiri kingdom. With an army of 1,000 elephants, 4,000 horses, and 20,000 soldiers, they launched a sudden attack on Udayagiri. But no matter where they looked, the mountain was filled with rocky cliffs. The royal army faced the impregnable Udayagiri kingdom. After 18 months of fighting, they grew weary and retreated. Thus the royals, who were driven to frustration by the bombardments, sent their commander and army forward. They surrounded the mountain by clearing away rocks and widening the paths. The king of the mountain brought thunder to count the stone slabs and tied ropes around them to throw them onto the peaks. With the help of a threefold grip, they leaped over the walls and broke through into the army. By then, the Gajapati army, desperate for food, had no choice but to surrender to the Vijayanagara Empire. After the war, the royals married the daughter of the Gajapatis and settled here, establishing rooms inside the mountain, along with the buildings for rituals, avoiding the underground passages. They say that their ancestors used to bring their horses through the entire network of underground passages into the rooms. The royals also repaired the temples in this area. They also constructed new temples, ensuring that there were a total of 365 temples in the kingdom, one for each day of the year. Each temple was celebrated with grandeur, offering incense, lamps, and food offerings throughout the year. The temples are entirely constructed with stone carvings, showcasing tall and beautiful statues that reflect the artistry of ancient sculpture. Everywhere you look, the towering walls and wind towers present a magnificent sight. The clouds that pass through the peaks form water channels between the roots of the trees, turning into waterfalls and flowing over the drinking water for the people of this region. After Talikota's battle and the Vijayanagara Empire's decline, Udayagiri fell to the Nawabs. Golconda Nawabs ruled as Jagirdars, with mosques as their legacy. The last Nawab, Syed Abbas Ali Khan, foresaw the English exploiting his people's wealth due to British tyranny. He believed foreign invaders would seize their riches. The English captured and tortured him in Madras Fort jail to uncover treasure details. Syed Abbas Ali Khan foresaw British rule. The English captured him, imprisoned him in Madras Fort jail, and tortured him. Abbas Ali Khan endured that suffering for 21 days. After that, unable to bear it any longer, he swallowed the diamond ring on his finger and took his own life. The authorities, fearing that the people would revolt if they learned about the torture inflicted on their king, provided various reasons and handed over his body. The people who brought his body constructed a tomb for him in the mosque near the Udayagiri bus stop. After that, subsequently, The British occupied the region and then built a glass pavilion on the peaks, governing from this fort. They introduced Christianity to this region for the first time and also generated many discussions. A glorious historical place ruled by many Hindus, Nawabs, and British rulers. Udayagiri has now transformed into a grand site with forts, fort walls, and intertwined trees. The land was once ruled by Lord Krishna during the Dwapara Yuga, and Dwarka emerged from that era. According to the Bhagavata, it was the creator of the Indian war. The city where Lord Krishna, along with Balrama, ruled his vast empire, is now submerged in the depths of the sea, hidden from human sight, and serving as a habitat for fish.